Evangelist Ebuka Obi left his blueprint in Enugu State.
In fact, today we are happy that the Queserasera Foundation has come down to Enugu. In fact, we are so happy.
We love you, Daddy. We continue to pray for you and will never disappoint you. God bless Zion Ministry. God bless Queserasera Kings Foundation. I will be able to be there. Thank you very much.
I will be correcting the said Ebuka Obi, Reverend Father Mbaka, precipitating factors. But before that, let us have a look at what is trending now. Reverend Father Okonerere of Enugu State danced and rejoiced over something new that happened to him. And for people who do not understand Igbo, the song you are going to listen to meant if something good doesn't happen in front of you, it will happen behind you. Now, this could be what you have prayed for, wished for, waited for, and at the back of you mean that now a kind of you lose hope and suddenly it happened. And in front of you is it happening before the sight of everyone. That was the meaning of that. Now let us go back to the saying that Evangelist Ebuka Obi left his blueprint in Enugu State. Someone may describe it as his footprint in Enugu State. Now let us have a look at what Seraphic Psychiatric Foundation is doing in Enugu State. Despite everything said concerning the crusade held a few days ago, many people thought that Evangelist Ebuka Obi would not go back to Enugu. But for what exactly? What crime has the man committed? Just have a look. I will come back to this. Now, some people have reacted to some parts of the precipitating factors I mentioned. One among the reaction included the part of the video where Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka identified Evangelist Ebuka Obi as a leader of the watch.
People came out to lie to people that Evangelist Ebuka was the coordinator of Lagos Adoration Branch. You guys should ask him, has Evangelist Ebuka then brought any situation report or any tithe and offering from Lagos Adoration Branch to him as his coordinator? Bro, the man which you know that used to come over the days and then telling them that he met with you on behalf of them are the coordinator of Lagos Adoration Branch then? Or are you going to lie that you don't know who Brodema is? Brodema was the one who is working as a coordinator of Lagos Adoration Branch and not Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Evangelist Ebuka is a member of Charismatic Renewal. I always say every time. Last time in Zell Ministry, a brother came, he called him Brother Marcel, that he was the leader, and the man confirmed it. So, how did Evangelist Ebuka suddenly turn to your coordinator back then, Elijah Enugu?
Now, what the man said has been the statement repeated by Evangelist Ebuka Obi. He has never been a leader or whatsoever, but we remember from his stories that he used to go to desert. So like the man tried to identify or point at things you need to take down. And on the part of Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, for me, I could say that was a slip of tongue. So pardon him, and for people who have been calling him names, please retreat for peace to reign. Now, there is a comment in the video I made a few days ago. This is what one Ekene Gabriel said regarding the visit of Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Enugu, where he hosted a crusade that saw thousands and millions of arrival on the stadium where they paid for the crusade. Ekene wrote, Ebuka had already planned to come and cause troubles in Enugu. Earlier before the crusade, he said, and I quote, "You know, for a long time, I have been avoiding Enugu. I have been avoiding Enugu, but I don't think I can avoid it again. You know, a father is when your son is doing, if you think your son is doing what is bad, what do you do as a father?" Now, that was his question. Advise him, not abuse him, not being jealous of your own. But when you begin to call him all sorts of names, then your fatherhood needs to be questioned. We are going to fix crusade in Enugu. So, what was Ebuka implying by those words? Is it not obvious that he is the one instigating his members against Reverend Father Mbaka? But I thank God that Reverend Father Mbaka has addressed the issues publicly and also warned Ebuka Obi to stop those propaganda. That was the comment by Ekene Gabriel, but in the warning, according to Ekene Gabriel, from Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka to Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Obi, many people on social media have corrected areas Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, for me, I said, made mistakes. For other people, they said, lied against Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Obi. One, pointing at Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Obi as a leader or a coordinator or one of them that have to submit situation report to Adoration Ministry, as though Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Obi was ever part of the ministry and they held an office. That was corrected. Okay, back to what had happened aftermath. I meant after the crusade in Enugu State. Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Obi did not withdraw from what he promised the masses in Nigeria, precisely the southeast of Nigeria, that he will build some psychiatric homes to help to reduce the number of mad people on the streets. The demonstration or the video I am going to play here, you are going to watch the excitements of people who witnessed that what Evangelist Ebuka Anozie Obi promised he is going to do actually has been exercised. And many people have sent out their thanks to the prophet and the God who is using this man to do wonders in this time.
All our members worldwide and our special evangelist, our daddy in the Lord, the great prophet of our time, the elect of our time. We are appreciating you, daddy, in a special way. Enugu people cannot explain, cannot say how they feel today. In fact, today we are happy that the Queserasera Foundation has come down to Enugu. In fact, we are so happy.
We love you, Daddy. We continue to pray for you and will never disappoint you. God bless Zion Ministry. God bless Queserasera Foundation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am happy personally to see rehabilitation centers now put in places in Anambra State, Enugu, and the Imo State. This is helping the government and as well the public. If you ask me, this is a great job, and I was so much delighted by what people have been saying so far.